In Dune Part 2, there's a scene where FEYD-RAUTHA threatens to drown his uncle, the Baron, in his bathtub. However, the Baron just laughs and proposes that Feyd takes over mining operations in Arrakis. But did you know that in the books, Feyd really does try to kill his uncle? Would you like to hear the story? Well, let's begin. As usual, please watch the video to the very end to support the channel. Our story begins on Giedi Prime, the harsh and industrial homeworld of House Harkonnen. This planet, known for its brutal and oppressive environment, mirrors the nature of its ruling family. The Harkonnens, led by the morbidly obese and ruthlessly intelligent Baron Vladimir Harkonnen, have long been known for their cruelty and ambition. The Baron's plans for dominance extend far beyond his own lifetime, with his sights set on the imperial throne. FEYD-RAUTHA, the Baron's younger nephew, is a key piece in this grand scheme. Unlike his brutish older brother, Glossu Rabban, Feyd is intelligent, charismatic, and ambitious. The Baron has groomed Feyd to be his successor, seeing in him the potential to elevate House Harkonnen to unprecedented heights of power. However, this grooming comes with a dark side. Feyd's ambition and impatience often lead him to dangerous schemes, including plotting against his own family. The tension between Feyd and the Baron reaches a peak when Feyd, driven by his desire for power and impatience to inherit the Baron's title, decides to take matters into his own hands. Feyd concocts a plan to assassinate the Baron, believing that eliminating his uncle will accelerate his rise to power. He enlists the help of a slave boy, implanting a poison needle in the boy's body, with the intention of using the boy to kill the Baron in his private quarters. As the plan unfolds, Feyd sends the slave boy to the Baron's chambers, hoping to catch his uncle off guard. However, the Baron, always cautious and suspicious, senses that something is amiss. He notices the needle hidden in the boy's body, and with a swift and brutal response, kills the boy, foiling Feyd's assassination attempt. The Baron's survival is not just due to his keen instincts, but also the warning he received from Thufir Hawat, a master strategist and mentat who serves the Harkonnen family. Despite the attempt on his life, the Baron does not immediately punish Feyd. Instead, he recognizes the potential value of his ambitious nephew and decides to use this incident to further solidify his control over him. The Baron confronts Feyd, revealing that he is fully aware of the assassination plot. Rather than exacting immediate retribution, the Baron makes a strategic decision to keep Feyd alive. He knows that Feyd is a valuable asset, capable of leading House Harkonnen in the future. However, the Baron does not let Feyd off easily. To teach him a lesson and to assert his dominance, the Baron orders the execution of 3 of Feyd's loyal servants. Feyd, understanding the precariousness of his situation, accepts their deaths in order to save his own life. This brutal act underscores the Baron's ruthlessness and highlights the high stakes of the power games within House Harkonnen. In a twisted bargain, the Baron strikes a deal with Feyd. In exchange for his life and a promise to eventually take over as the head of House Harkonnen, Feyd must cease any further assassination attempts. The Baron sweetens the deal by suggesting that together, they might even overthrow the Emperor and place Feyd on the throne of the Imperium.
Oh my God. I've never seen anything like it. Doctor, what is it, Doctor?
I'm fine. Get the t-shirt.
This promise of future power tempts Feyd, who agrees to the Baron's terms, all the while planning his next move. As a final punishment, and to further break Feyd's spirit, the Baron orders him to kill all the women in his pleasure wing. Feyd, faced with no other choice, complies with this horrific command. This act of violence further deepens the darkness within him, and cements his loyalty to the Baron, at least for the time being. Feyd knows that he needs the Baron now, but he harbors no illusions that this dependency will last forever. This assassination attempt and its aftermath reveal much about the nature of House Harkonnen. It is a family bound by blood, but fractured by ambition and treachery. The Baron's manipulation of Feyd demonstrates his deep understanding of power and control. He knows that to maintain his position, he must keep his potential rivals close, even if they are his own family. Feyd's failed assassination attempt is a pivotal moment in the Dune saga. It highlights the constant danger and intrigue that surround those in positions of power. The Baron's cunning and Feyd's ambition create a volatile mix, setting the stage for the further conflicts and power struggles that define the world of Dune. As the story of Dune progresses, the relationship between Feyd and the Baron continues to evolve. The Baron's plans for Feyd, including installing him as the ruler of Arrakis after a period of harsh misrule by Rabban, show his long-term strategic thinking. The Baron intends for Feyd to appear as a savior to the people of Arrakis, thus consolidating his power and securing the loyalty of the planet's population. However, as the Baron's machinations unfold, new threats emerge. Paul Atreides, the son of the Baron's arch-enemy Duke Leto Atreides, rises to challenge the Harkonnens' dominance. Paul's journey and the rebellion he leads among the Fremen of Arrakis ultimately bring him into direct conflict with Feyd. In a dramatic climax, Paul and Feyd face off in a ritualized fight to the death. Feyd, true to his nature, attempts to cheat by using a hidden poison spur in his fighting outfit. Despite this treachery, Paul manages to defeat Feyd in combat, solidifying his own claim to power and bringing an end to the Baron's plans. FEYD-RAUTHA Harkonnen's story is one of ambition, betrayal, and the relentless pursuit of power. His failed assassination attempt on the Baron is a testament to the dangerous and cutthroat nature of the Harkonnen family. It serves as a crucial turning point in the Dune saga, setting the stage for the epic battles and political intrigue that follow. But here's the twist. What if I told you that this assassination attempt wasn't Feyd's first, nor would it be his last? Even after the brutal lesson from his uncle, Feyd's ambition never waned. Deep within the shadowy halls of Giddy Prime, a new plot was always brewing, with Feyd constantly seeking the perfect moment to strike. The survival of House Harkonnen depended on a delicate balance of power, where even the slightest misstep could lead to a deadly fallout. So as you dive deeper into the world of Dune, remember that the true Game of Thrones was not just about who sat on the throne, but who could stay alive long enough to claim it. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into one of the most compelling and sinister moments in Dune. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let us know what other moments from Dune you would like us to explore. Until next time, keep exploring the dark and thrilling worlds of your favorite stories.